Fearless.
Okay, guys. Hello, everybody. This is Swis for the Swis and Jon show. I'm here with Jonathan. Please do not pay attention about the big fail that was our intro video. Never mind. We will play it again afterwards with live commentary from Mr. GMT. First of all, I have to patch things up together. My how would I call it? My stream cam doesn't work. I just have to see why it isn't behaving. I think I have to plug it out and plug it in once again. How are you doing, Jonathan?
Oh, I'm totally thrilled. I think I have too many endorphins in my blood. I had a terrific day today, and I'm just blown away, and I can't wait to receive my watch.
Oh, beautiful. So just give me 1 second while I'm fixing my cam right there.
Yes, Swis, you leave me alone because I hope that we have 2 more guests. And I told the people I'm not. I'm the guy who doesn't have the camera on, and my friend Swis is the guy who has the camera on. Now we are screwed.
Yeah, well, it's not planned. Okay, this is live, guys.
I know this is live and totally fucked up.
Oh, there it is. Oh, please go ahead. Okay.
So I say hello to the people.
What the hell are you guys doing, man? Are you guys for real?
Okay.
What am I sponsoring? A friggin' clown show or what? Seriously?
Kinda.
All funds are pulled.
Kinda. So nothing's working. I'm having the tin tickers curse.
Oh,
Nothing
yes.
is working today. So let me try this. Camera, Logitech.
The potato cam. So we have Lone Star here in the comments. Ben Peruka. We have Pendulum.
It's working.
Oh,
hey guys.
Oh, now we have a camera.
Oh God.
This
okay,
feels like
there
2022.
I am. So Jonathan, while I prepare everything for all the articles about today's main topic, I think you want to say a few words about your journey that you had today.
Oh yes, I've been to Berlin and met the owner of Svend Andersen, Alex, a very kind guy, very cool guy. We had an enjoyable lunch. You just saw some beer and some pictures from the food that we had, and of course we've been talking about watches. So, Swis, not sure if you can pull up.
Yes, just give me a second.
Yeah.
I just have to open everything up.
So for everybody who didn't follow, I'm pulling up the original article again. Bear in mind.
So image copy link. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, this is amateur hour, I must say.
No, but we didn't have that much time, to be honest. Yeah. I came back home very late today.
Okay.
So.
Okay, I pulled up the watch. So for everybody to remember, I fell totally in love with that Celestial Voyager by BCHH, which is Benjamin Chi from Singapore. And this watch is being made by Svend Andersen in Geneva. And today I met the owner, and I've seen the watch for the first time. Actually, I've been seeing this particular watch today. Yes, that is it. That it
Oh,
is.
there. Oh, that's a beautiful image of it.
Mhm.
So is this the exact one you had? I have
Yes.
it right there. The photo that you sent me. Let me also share my screen. Oh, actually, your photo is much better.
Yeah, that is from Monaco.
Yeah.
Not
So
my photo.
okay, we were talking a lot about this.
Yeah. Mhm.
This actual green dial, the green
Continents. Yes.
continents,
Mhm.
because from all the photos and not seeing it in person, it's actually quite different. But when I also saw this watch in person, and actually the green continents, they look absolutely beautiful. What did you think of it?
They look absolutely beautiful, but I opted not to go with this particular watch.
Okay.
So my first concern about this watch was it is 37.8 millimeters, and I was afraid that it's going to be too small on my wrist.
Oh,
It isn't.
so there it is.
That's a
this is
picture
your
of
wrist,
me
right?
wearing. This is my beautiful hairy
Oh my god,
wrist.
this looks amazing, guys.
Yeah.
So my concern number one, what do you think of the lugs to lugs? Isn't that a bit too much, or is it actually really good?
No, perfect.
Perfect.
Absolutely perfect. It looks a little bit big actually here on my my
Yes.
wrist, but that is the reason that the leather strap was very stiff, and basically it was going 90 degrees down.
Should we talk about the straps again?
Yes, we have another strap discussion actually, but to make everybody mad, no, I'm not going for that blue strap. I'm going for the gray one, which is so much hated by everybody.
So the gray one I think is awesome because it goes with that gray hour ring. Did
Yes.
you also discuss this with
Yes. Yes, we did, and we're keeping the gray ring because it looks absolutely
You
beautiful.
are such a boring bloke, mate. That's all I have to say. You are so fucking boring. Do you understand me?
Actually it's funny because this have to be the least boring world time that ever existed.
Yes, I agree.
And then it turns it into a boring watch.
Yes, that's what I usually do. Actually, I just told Pendulum I was wearing this watch for 2.5 hours during the meeting, so he let me have it on my wrist for the entire time. And when it was time to leave, I returned the watch back, and I had my Lange Perpetual Calendar in platinum, and it felt bad to put the Perpetual Calendar back on.
Oh, don't say that.
It's true. It's true. That is how really how much I really love that watch, and it was an experience to see those two tones of blue in the sea. Do you have the rendering by Design Atelier also available, Swis?
I don't have it right there.
Should I send it to you on Discord again?
Yes, if you can.
Okay.
Wait, maybe I still have it.
Seriously, guys, get your shit together. For God's sakes, man.
Hey, maybe Mr. GMT, you want to be our editor.
Yes.
And you can do everything, Oh, I think
You don't want that. You do not want that.
For sure not, no. We have enough smart asses here in our lives. So 1 second. So I posted you the image.
Let me bring it up. Jump to present. Come on. Oh, there it is. Tack.
Okay.
Can you see it? Yeah.
Yes. So this is Design Atelier's rendering. And the first thing that we will do is we will change the tone a little bit of the sea. It will be exactly like with the previous watch. It looks a little bit brighter and more blue. and we will tone it down a little bit. But I will also receive color samples before they start the enameling process.
So you really want to have it like light blue like this?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going light blue, not only because of the light blue, because actually the continents will be moved a little bit more up.
Okay.
And this gives some more room for my favorite place that I love so much, for Bora Bora. And we will have a marker where Bora Bora sits. We will also have a marker where I'm living right now, and we will have a marker on my second home.
In Hong
So
Kong.
yeah, those golden markers will be all silver. The
Okay.
cloisonné wire will be silver.
Okay. Interesting.
The BCHH logo will be silver.
Yeah.
The three.
So silver, you mean the metal or the color?
Yeah, silver color. Silver color.
Okay.
So the cloisonné will be still gold. I think they're gonna plate it or something. So yeah, but everything will be silver. The points of interest of the three ones will be gold dots. So you will see 3 gold dots on that dial, and it will be bright blue.
Bright blue. Is it so? It will be the Tiffany BCHH. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice blue. Let's say it like that.
You're buying the hype, guys.
Yes. So the city ring outside is absolutely mind-blowing, I must say.
It is made of aventurine.
Yes, aventurine or gold flux.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I never saw any other world time having an aventurine city ring. You are also modifying this one, right?
Yes, and the city of Darwin will be included.
That is awesome.
Yes.
To be honest, it is quite awesome that you're doing this. Oh, let me. Oh, wait. Can you bring back up your screen? We could actually see the case, right?
Now I can't bring up your screen.
Yours.
I'm trying to bring up my screen
because the case shape is also interesting.
It is. You mean that one here?
Yes. The eagle wings.
Eagle wings or pixely ears, whatever you call them. They are so beautiful in real life.
Yes.
It's beyond words. What is also very nice, the slim shape of the watch, which is caused by those slim crowns, which is also something very unusual. And I know that they had a lot of discussions. Oh, can't you make it a little bit slimmer? No, we can't. It must be thicker. So they had a lot of conversations going on. But this is not the end. We are working on the case back, actually. I can safely say that it will be finished better than that one. Svend Andersen will make, this is mother of pearl, that ring where it says Benjamin Chi.
That is crazy. That is beautiful.
So that is mother of pearl. I'm gonna have black mother of pearl on my ring because I love Tahitian black pearls. So that ring will be black with a silver lettering. And the rotor here, and that was the deal signer. So we have been discussing, am I taking the watch like it is, or am I going fully custom? And I told him, if you can make the rotor in the pattern of that jumping hour that I sent you, yes. If you can make the rotor in this pattern, we have a deal. And I offered him my hand. And he took my hand.
So this is it.
This rotor.
You are buying this watch.
Yes, but with a different rotor.
Yes, fully custom. Well, fully custom.
Yes. 100%
this is
fully
absolutely
custom.
Amazing. So this rotor, guys, it is actually blued gold.
Yes.
Which is, I mean, who else does blued gold? Nobody. Right?
Yes.
And I think he told me once how they do it, but I don't remember. So it is not plating or galvanized or whatever.
No, it's heated.
It is heated, but actually he told me the the entirety of it is like blue. Even if you like cut it in half, it'll be blue inside.
Really? Okay. I
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Mhm.
Yeah, that's why I still wonder how he does this. But yeah, it is blued gold.
Yeah.
How cool is that? That is so
Yes.
cool.
But I wanted a different pattern, and I also wanted the color, which is on that jumping hour, because the color of the jumping hour is less gray. It's more rich,
It's
in
more
my opinion.
yeah, it's very shiny blue.
Yeah. So
That's
that was the
beautiful.
deal signer, and that was the moment when I decided, yes, I'm going custom.
Are the hands those leaf hands like that?
Yes.
They stayed the same?
Yes.
Okay. What did you think about the tiny crown at 9?
Actually, I really liked it because it just adds to the slim profile. Didn't bother me at all. It's a little bit complicated to move the city the city ring. Yes, with that, because basically you have to press your thumb on the crown and then turn it. Yes, handshakes, gentleman's agreement.
The
Yes,
gentleman's agreement.
yes. I think that was a very nice touch, and he didn't really hesitate. He was very happy to accept it.
Hello,
I hope
Sean.
that he listens now. I gave him the link to the show.
Oh, beautiful. Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there anything else we want to talk about your new purchase?
No, I think that's pretty much it. I think we still have some work to do, but it's looking really good, and I've been really happy. Please pull up that jumping hour again, because
All
that
I'm going to
is
say is thank you very much, Jonathan. I really appreciate it, and I will be purchasing it off you in the future.
not gonna happen. You're not gonna get it. But Darwin will be incorporated. I hope that
Let
makes
me
you
find
happy.
a nice photo of it.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, open image.
Yes, I have to apologize for the bad pictures, because it was really dark, and the light was really bad.
No problem, man. It's real life, huh? Nothing is like in the photos. Look at that. Look at how shiny it is. That is amazing. And wait, that might be an even better photo. There we go.
Yeah. It's really difficult to capture on a picture, because there are so many reflections going on. Yeah.
This is more like it.
In my opinion, it's too greenish. I think the blue color is a little bit more dominant. This looks very green to my eyes, but my wife will tell me that I'm colorblind. So yes, it was much richer in the blue tone. And actually, what they do now, they presented this watch in rose gold, and now they make it in platinum. So he made a bet with platinum cases.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very interesting. You know, as I said, it's never the same in photo as in real life.
Yes.
Every time you see a beautiful watch in photo, you have to see it in real life, because it might be totally different. Famously, Max Busser from MBNF, when you ask him what's the most difficult process in making a watch, he will say, so the most difficult thing is actually taking good photos of it, because it's never the same. So there you go. Okay, so beautiful, Jonathan. Congratulations. I hope you will enjoy this watch to the most. Very beautiful. I am so happy to be, I had my tiny part of it.
Oh, yes.
And really happy for you. Beautiful.
Thank you very much. I'll keep you updated, because I can't wait to have that baby in my hands.
And I'm so glad that I sat there and convinced you for about an hour to get it when you showed me.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. GMT. Yes.
Yes. For those who are not in the know, so it is a independent watchmaker called Andersen, Sven Andersen, in Geneva. who makes all these watches. And it was commissioned by BCHH, Benjamin Chi Haute Horlogerie, those world timers right here. And
Yeah.
Jonathan decided to buy one of them and ended up customizing it. So that's the story. Amazing. So shall we go to our main topic?
Absolutely. I'm ready.
Okay, guys, we have to talk about the new Audemars Piguet watches. I know that we're a bit late to the game. It's been a few days now. Everybody talked about it, but I also want to talk about it. So as you know, it is the 50th anniversary year of the Royal Oak Jumbo. It came out in 1972, designed by Gerald Genta. Probably the most famous sports watches in the business with the Nautilus and the Daytona. Yeah, for 50 years of continuous Royal Oak, they made a very special edition, 50 years. You can see it right there with a brand new movement, totally in-house. So this is the extra thin movement. You can see the engraving, the big 50 years right there. It has this beautiful double bridge in gold, totally in-house. Before that, they used, up until now, from 1970 up until now, guys, for 50 years straight, they used the JLC 920 automatic ultra thin caliber that was named the AP 2121. To be honest, I am still a bit salty that they decided to retire that movement, because in my honest opinion, it is the most groundbreaking and the most iconic automatic movement of the past century. It was the movement that was made by Gégère Lecoultre, commissioned by Vacheron, Patek, and Audemars Piguet, just
And
for them. And
IWC also, haven't they?
no, not
No,
IWC.
IWC wasn't. No, yeah.
Nope, just those three. And famously, so up until now, Audemars Piguet used it in the Royal Oak. Patek used it in the Nautilus. Do you know when they decided to change the movement?
No.
I don't know.
But AP kept on going with this particular movement until
yes,
they changed it now.
Absolutely. And Vacheron used it in the 222. And by the way, Vacheron still use that movement in many of their dress pieces, which I really like, even today. But they don't use them in the overseas anymore.
But Swis, can you pull down a little bit on the article, because they show the new movement versus the old movement, and that is my saltiness. Yes.
So up there you have the new movement, fully in-house. This is the JLC 920, the AP 2121 caliber that was inside before, ultra thin movement.
So this movement has been used for 50 years, and it's just
50 years
gorgeous.
Straight. It was unchanged.
Yeah.
Well, they had, those tiny changes here and there, but the base design was like unchanged for 50 years. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful.
Can you double click on it, please?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at the finishing. Look at the anglage. Everything is superb inside. And we were talking with Jonathan about that. So I think this movement is also very good looking, beautiful, probably very performant.
It is. It has a higher power reserve, but a greater stability and everything.
Absolutely. So totally in-house, beautiful. There is one thing I hate, though. It has no handmade anglage. Guys, this blows my mind. So AP is having this brilliant Jubilee the 50 years of the Royal Oak, and they can't even make handmade anglage on their flagship model. I don't understand that. Like, please, AP, I need I need someone to explain why. Why is that? So this is everything of the that you see there is engine made, no hand finishing. What the hell? What is this?
Yes, I'm really a little bit bitter because you can see from the construction that this has been done with the help of computer. This is a streamlined, modern, very clean, no nonsense movement, but it lacks the romantics, in my opinion. This is just too clean and too cool. And if you compare it with the old JLC movement, it is nothing in comparison. And what really disappoints me is that the Royal Oak is 50 years old, and that Jaeger LeCoultre movement belongs to the old Royal Oak. It really is the heart and soul of this watch, basically. And I still don't get it why there was a need to retire this beautiful movement. And
You
not
want me to
make
tell
it.
you why? Because I don't want to be boring like you, mate.
Okay, so Ali Reza is actually saying, I'm seriously considering one of those 16202s, even if it will be a bit small for me. Okay, so I have sad news. I think you won't be able to buy one. This is gonna be crazy limited.
Yes, I'm hearing from yeah.
Wait, he's saying my AD says the production models will have a different rotor and finish than the 50th marked ones. I'm waiting to see what that means. Yeah, I don't really understand either what that means. So, but that's for sure. So for the 50th year, for 1 year, they will produce this movement right there. So
Yeah.
this the 16202s for 1 year only, they will have the 50th anniversary movement. Then it will be discontinued, right? To whatever standard movement they will decide to use. Probably this one, but with a regular rotor.
The standard rotor.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
actually, I personally like the standard rotor better, but no doubt every collector will be after the 50 years logo.
So we have to think of it that way. I think it's going to be a crazy year for the Royal Oak because one, every crazy Royal Oak collector, AP, Super Lead, Super VIP, is gonna want to get one of those, like all of them. So nobody, outside of the game will be able to get one of the 50th anniversary. So for 1 year, 1 year straight, all the Royal Oaks are gonna be, reserved to all the Super VIPs. But in the same time, that means whoever gets one of those, they will most likely take their old Royal Oak and flick it to the secondary market, to fund the new one. So I also foresee that the secondary market is going to have a big stream of Royal Oak, flooding the market.
Supply.
Yes, yeah.
Hitting some high demand. Yeah,
I think it's going to be very crazy and energetic year.
Yeah, actually, I totally disagree with you.
Okay.
Because the collector who gets the 50 years anniversary items are so high profile in the food range of AP, so that they don't care about the selling their old ones. I think that is just playing money for them. So I don't think that will be a significant impact on the secondary market.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, basically what
we'll
Bruce just said. AP VIPs don't flick to raise funds. But we'll see what happens. And I would be happy if the Royal Oak Jumbo would become a little bit more obtainable. I have nothing against it, but I doubt that this really will happen.
So here are the 4 models so far that were presented for the jumbo. You have the stainless steel, rose gold, platinum, and my favorite of all, yellow gold with that beautiful fumé yellow gold
Yeah, the
dial.
Fumé does.
Oh,
Now,
I love
Swiss,
that.
imagine if they made a beautiful dial just like a beautiful blue dial, just like that beautiful green dial. That would
Yeah.
be mind blowing.
Yeah, I agree. Lone Star says no Tiffany blue. Weak.
Ooh, yeah, they missed out on that. Okay, before everybody goes to sleep, should we go to your favorite, the 37 millimeter?
Yes. Oh, I have it right there. Beautiful. Yes. So this is my favorite because it's it's actually
The lady
one of
size?
the only. Yes, it's the lady size. It is true. It is the lady model. But it fits my wrist much better than the 41 or the 39 even. So they reworked not as much as the jumbo, but for 1 year they will still have the 50th anniversary rotor. The movement is the same. It is a Vaucher based movement. So I think nothing is changing here except for the rotor for 1 year. But they have
But
introduced the beautiful blue dial. Let me find a.
the ice blue, the ice
Is there a
baby.
photo of it? Okay, so imagine this without the gym setting. Look at this icy blue. I think this is absolutely beautiful. What do you think of it?
Yes, absolutely, I agree. But of course, the German must nitpick on two things that he doesn't like.
Yes.
First of all, everybody is asking, "Oh, make the date disc to a matching color to the dial." Just have a look at that date disc, and you see that it's not always working like that.
Okay, you think it's gonna be a bit like stand out and a bit
Yes, it
disturbing.
should be white or something else, but that blue on blue, in my opinion,
I
doesn't
actually
work.
quite like the blue on blue.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, that's
I
why we're
I
throwing
wait
watches on each
until I
other.
see it in real life
Yeah.
if I have the chance one day.
The second thing is the counterbalance of the second hand looks like a sewing needle.
I actually like that because before on the I think it's on the 400 and 500. The
One second,
counterbalance.
we must stop the discussion. Mods, can you please time out Marco for this comment? Just a timeout for 5 minutes. Thank you very much.
The ice blue is ugly and feminine. Hey, it is the lady model. It was introduced in the
But the ice blue
37.
will be also featuring in the men's models, as far as I know. So
Yeah,
in the
true.
bigger ones.
Yes, obviously. But I mean, I really like that. So I really like that counterbalance because before on the 15400 and 15500, it was
solid.
simply like crushed metal. It was a plate. It was absolutely awful. I think this is better. Second thing, so we cannot see it here. There we can see it. There's something that actually bothers me a lot. Before on the 15450, right there, you had a tiny index, which actually was a great addition because on the jumbo and the 41, it doesn't have, and this was a good way to differentiate from the others. And I think it brung balance to the dial. When I see it like this without the tiny index there, it just feels like it's missing something. I feel like it's naked. Something's missing, like GMT, naked all the time. So that's my nitpick.
Did someone say naked?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's me.
There we go. Actually, Pendulum just asked me in a private chat a very interesting question. I can't tell you. We don't have the information. So Pendulum basically asks the new movement in the jumbo. Is it a development of the movement that we see in the code 1159?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
It is entirely made special for the jumbo.
Okay. There
it
you know
will
more
never
than
be used for any other watch. That is what I was told, and it would make sense. I would be pissed if they used that movement on a code. That would be terrible. Please don't do that. Because the 15500 uses the code movement, right?
I don't know.
Because yeah, it does actually.
Mhm.
So
Swiss, I'm so glad you're here, buddy, because Jonathan is lost today. I don't know what the fuck is
Yes.
wrong with him.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
tired.
in my opinion, they cannot. It's not an option. You cannot use the jumbo movement on something else than the jumbo. So there you go.
So Pendulum
But you
says,
know, I might be wrong, and
yeah,
there is
Pendulum
actually yes.
Pendulum just wrote, I think they're using the code on Royal Oak.
Yes, for the 15500. I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure they are using it.
Okay.
Let me just bring one last one, if possible. I don't want to bore you too much
Yeah.
with all the
It's
APs,
already
but I
snooze
just
feast here.
want to talk about this one. Okay, this is actually amazing.
Yes.
This is fucking beautiful, guys. Look at that. It's a flying tourbillon open worked. So it is even better than the standard, open work Royal Oak. That, by the way, I think it looks worse now than it was before.
I
I think
agree with
you
you.
said the same. Wait, so can I also bring this up? I had it somewhere. Oh, there we go. Let's talk about open worked Royal Oaks.
Yes, please, sir.
So up until now, very coveted, very, very in demand. The open work. Wait, that's the new one. Is there a photo of the old one?
No, go up. There is one picture of the old one. No. You missed it. Here.
Dude, is that the old one?
Yes.
That is okay. So this was the old open work movement, right? But it's not the double balance. What is this?
No, that is not the double balance. That is a normal one. You want the double balance? Okay.
But because this is a new double balance, right? Or is it not?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not. So that is the last one.
Yeah.
So it had the skeletonized date ring right there, and this is the new one. So what do we think of this one? I have a big problem about that. Is the gigantic mainspring barrel? I think it stands out way too much.
It's too dominant. And we didn't speak about that, but that is exactly my main problem. Together with the spider web that they created, in my opinion, it's too planned and it's too straight, while the other one really looks like somebody put an effort and just removed as much material as possible. This is too calculated. This is too designed. This is too forced, in my opinion.
Yes, it looks like an AI made the skeletonization.
It still looks good, and it will be crazy in demand. I have no doubt about that. I'm not worried to the slightest that AP is selling those like crazy, particularly with the 50 years signature. But I prefer the old one slightly better.
Okay, but let's go back to this one. This is far more interesting. So it is brand new. This is completely new. They didn't have one before. Open worked, flying tourbillon. Now, guys, look at this. This is actually really good looking.
Maybe we should tell the people why it's called a flying tourbillon and how you can identify the flying tourbillon from the standard
tourbillon would usually have a bridge on top of it right there. It would be held in the back and held on the front like a sandwich. And
with
have
a bridge, just like Breguet.
The wheel, yes.
Yeah, and Chopin has the ugliest.
Chopin has the ugliest, the ugliest bridge. I agree with you, Jonathan. But you can see Breguet usually have very, very striking bridges.
Yeah. So if you don't, If you don't see that those huge bridge over the tourbillon at the front, that is a flying tourbillon,
Yes,
because it's
because
basically
it,
held
it
by
looks
the
like it's floating, you know, on
Yeah.
By itself, but it's actually simply held on the back. But it is.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm looking at this and I can't tell what the fuck is what. Seriously, I'm looking at it, I'm confused.
Yeah, this is why we are the experts here.
Yes,
and you're just
it's not a watch for the simple people.
you're not the for the simple mind, you wanted to say.
Be careful what you say, all right?
Yes. Oh, I think this is brilliant. This is a brilliant addition from AP, and this actually shows that, you know, if they make some efforts, they can come up with some great designs and great watches. I love that, by the way. Price on request, availability. Do you even have to ask?
Yeah.
I love that. Yes.
Yeah, but
I love
with all the 50th anniversary, I have a friend who is a high profile collector with AP, and basically he's not sure if he gets a single one. And that means a lot, because I was assuming that he would get the full range of 50th anniversary, and he's not sure if he's even getting one.
Yeah, so Marco said 15500 uses the code movement. So that's right. The date is at 3 o'clock. Where the heck is the date at 4:30 on the 1150 line?
Well,
because they wanted to make
a hole.
the ugliest watch possible. That's why.
Hey, be careful. We have here some code 1159 defenders.
Hey,
we don't want to lose half of the audience here.
I will speak my mind. Because the code is a beautiful watch, but why does it have a date at 4:30? Every date at 4:30 is a no.
Talking about APs, Pendulum received a new watch. Pendulum, can I talk about your new watch? Not sure if Pendulum is here.
Oh, he will say it in the chat. Meanwhile, guys, this is not the end of the story, because I know for a fact that they are still working on many other models. We had no.
Sorry, Pendulum made a good comment.
Jonathan, I even told them I need it for my funeral. Guys, it's not the end of the story, because they still have many projects.
Yes, but wait. I'm allowed to share Pendulum's new watch.
Okay, so
and this
can
is.
you bring it up?
I told him that that this watch is called the Lego or the IKEA watch.
The IKEA is actually the good, the nice
you
one.
like that?
Yeah. Yes.
So, I've never seen it. There was no press article. Nothing.
Why are you putting somebody's watch down and calling it an IKEA watch?
Yeah,
okay, I understand now. Okay.
Now you get it, yes?
Yeah, this is whoever came up with the idea of IKEA watch is a genius.
That was me. That was me.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it.
Okay, so Pendulum actually showed me that picture. I've never seen it before. This is a limited edition of 50. Only 4 pieces available for the US, and his dealer had only 1. And the dealer sent him a text, "Do you want it?" And he showed it to me, and I just wrote back, "Grab it." Because this is so significant and so rare, he just had to get it.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just sad that they didn't make one of the 2 buttons yellow also.
Yes, that would be hilarious. Actually, as far as I know, he showed his sales rep my IKEA comment. So they know I'm the creator of this beautiful nickname.
Soon, Jean-François Benamias will call it the IKEA too.
Yeah, I think I will receive a Christmas card where he thanks me for creating such a beautiful name. Okay.
Yeah, as Mike Davids, it is a 2-tone watch. Two-tone, yellow and blue. Yeah,
I want to borrow this and wear it with my clown suit.
Actually, Swis, on Hodinkee, there was a brilliant article about 8 facts that are known or not so known about the Royal Oak.
Yes.
Did you read that?
I did because you talked about it a week
Yeah,
ago
Perth
when it
Luxury
came
Show.
out.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah. Do you want me to bring it up?
Yes, please.
Or okay.
Should I do?
Wait, I have it right there. I think. Latest. Da-da-da-da-da. Rolex. Oh, how many articles about the Rolex?
Yeah, yeah.
There we
They
go.
were on fire.
There we go. 8 things you didn't know about the origin of the Rolex.
Yeah. So the first fact is quite interesting because basically AP didn't really want this watch. AP were teaming up with something which was called SMH, as far as I know. No, SSEH it was then, and then it was SMH, and then it was Swatch Group. So basically, it was a conglomerate of Swiss watch companies, and they approached the boss of AP and asked for a super high luxury, high prestige timepiece in steel. And they committed to take 800 pieces of those. And because of that order, the CEO of AP ordered 1,000.
Beautiful.
He made prototypes, but they were planning for 1,000.
Okay.
So that is the story. So Golay was the CEO back then for AP, and Gérald Genta confirmed, and that is the second fact, that Golay actually approached him at 4:00 in the morning and told him, "I need the design for tomorrow lunchtime," or something like that. So he just had a couple of hours to make this design. And the article goes a little bit further, and I think that there is some truth. And everybody knows how much I love Lange. But in my opinion, that is the problem with the Odysseus. It was not created in 4 hours. They had a committee that were brainstorming for weeks. And then they came up with 50 ideas, and then they picked and choose maybe 10 ideas, and then they slimmed it down. Then they watered it down. Then they were working on it because they said, we have to optimize this section a little bit more. So this design process took forever, and sometimes just a brilliant strike of a genius is everything that you need. Gérald Genta also said, the article said, great creativity is seldom a democracy, which I really like.
Yes.
So basically
it comes back to the idea of before with the open work. It's like too well constructed. It's like too well optimized, almost like it was designed by an AI from a computer. You don't have that human touch that you could see in.
The third thing is very significant because everybody says those octagonal bolts with the screw slots on the bezel are inspired by a diving helmet. And obviously, over the last 50 years, AP took some great efforts to find a diving helmet with this kind of closure or front, and they couldn't come up with it. So it's still not sure if Gérald Genta told the story a little bit different, if it was basically a color construction where he got that inspire, or if he made it up a little bit. So, but it's not really the so they couldn't come up with a diver helmet with this kind of pattern.
Yeah.
So there is also a myth because Golay told Genta that he wanted a steel sports watch that has never been done before. And obviously Gérald Genta misunderstood him. And he understood whose water resistant has never been done. So he was very much focusing on the water resistant and for the visible gasket and everything like that. So that was basically a misunderstanding. So the fifth one is the first prototype was in white gold.
Yeah.
So Golay approached a case maker to make a white gold prototype, which then simulated a stainless steel. And after that was approved, then they started the serial run of 1,000 steel ones.
And you know why? because they were used, all the watches, the luxury watches, they were made out of gold, and
Yeah.
steel is significantly harder to
Oh yes.
manufacture than gold. And the very first prototype, they had to rush it, to present it, and to make it easier and faster for them. They decided to make it out of white gold
I'm pretty
because
sure.
they didn't have the tools to make it.
Yeah, exactly. I think AP had to invest in new toolings
Yes,
when
yes,
they
yes,
started making
absolutely.
stainless steel. Absolutely, yes.
It's the same when we are talking about titanium today. Everyone says, well, titanium is much more difficult to manufacture. You need new tools. It was the same before with gold and steel.
Yeah.
Because they didn't used to do steel watches at the time. So that's a pretty good one.
Yeah. So sixth fact is basically the Royal Oak was the last project or the last design for Gerald that he did for AP, because pretty soon after he left the company, and there were people complaining that Gerald in the last year of his turn at AP wandered the halls and was very interested in the production process to get as much knowledge as possible then for his own watch brand.
Mm.
So the naming is the
wait.
seventh fact, which is really interesting, because could you imagine if this watch would have been the AP Ascot, and if that would be a great success then? The AP
No,
Ascot.
I mean, I don't like the ask. I think Royal Oak is a brilliant name.
Yes. And many people, not many people know that Royal Oak is basically a warship that has been sunk. So it didn't have a good faith because 800 people lost their lives when it sunk. But obviously, the name Royal Oak was becoming pretty iconic. I didn't know that Balenciaga had an IKEA bag, but okay.
What
You
about
never-
the AP Surf Rider? Oh, that's terrible.
We have Turtle Knight here who says that you look better with the camera off.
Oh, come on.
Shots fired.
This is
Okay,
beautiful.
and the last one is pretty well known. That is what was not an instant success. Actually, it was pretty difficult to sell. And what Jack Foster found out is that Golay, in his annual report in 1973, where he looked back to 1972, where the Royal Oak was introduced, he said, as far as products were concerned, nothing much changed in 1972. So you get an idea how important in his mind was the Royal Oak. And I can't blame him. Just imagine you make high-end watch, gold, precious metal watches, and you just step down to the steel sewer, and you just do something that you previously considered to be vulgar or
Yes.
not your class. So I can't really blame him.
Yeah. Okay, beautiful.
I'm gonna link that Hodinke article because, in my opinion, it's brilliant and everybody should read it. So I'm just linking it in the comments.
Yes.
For everybody to read.
So what I wanted to say before, guys, it is not the end of the AP releases, because actually they will make multiple releases this year for the 50th anniversary. I know that some of their projects, they were a bit behind schedule and they could not present everything. They have some very big projects concerning the what are they called, the concepts, the concept collection, and also the ceramic Royal Oaks.
Ooh, yeah.
So,
but I think AP was really on fire this year, actually,
yeah.
or this week. I would have expected them to present far less than what we saw yesterday.
So,
Okay, Swis, should we open the?
Sure, for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm
Let's
just
go.
putting the link to
Guys, don't
everybody
hesitate
who.
to jump on the show.
Yeah.
Also, if you want to talk after the live stream, we'll.
Yeah. Everybody except Mr. GMT, please.
True. Don't. Oh, let me do that.
Mr. GMT just jumped on.
Okay, there we go. So actually, I am very impressed by the AP releases. Man,
Can I just say something, guys? I couldn't even interrupt that much because that was so interesting. Well done. That's all I have to say, guys. Seriously, that was awesome.
Wow.
That's all I have to say. I just thought I'd put it out there. That was wicked. I really
Have you
enjoyed
been
it.
drinking?
And yeah, I've been drinking triple shot coffee, so I'm all jazzed up. But everyone in the chat obviously must have loved it because they were amused like you wouldn't believe. So it was so good. Well done, boys. That's all I have to say.
Thank you.
Such a good show.
Thank you very much.
Look, I can't always be negative. I've got to say the truth.
Mr.
sometimes,
DMT,
you know?
I have a question. Are you just saying that to blow smoke up on our asses?
Listen, I'm not blowing smoke up your asses. That's not what I do. I don't like blowing smoke up people's asses, all right? As you already know, Jonathan, all right? So I'm not blowing smoke up you. I'm just being honest. It was such an awesome show. Well done, guys. And, you know, if anyone else wants to jump in and say a quick hello, you're more than welcome. If not, we can end it. And
yeah, exactly. And we go to sleep, yes.
So, yeah, but it's all good. I'm happy with that. But, yeah. But you like making your watch so fucking boring, eh? I can't believe it.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you with that strap, man? What the hell? What are you thinking?
Actually, I showed the CEO of Svend Andersen the mock-up with the Milanese bracelet, and he was not too impressed. Let's say it like that.
You had one on the Milanese? Oh God!
Yeah, he was smoking pot. He was smoking pot that day when he was showing.
Actually, to piss him
Were you
really
on drugs?
off,
Are you drinking?
we should have made something with the NATO. How about that?
Oh shit!
Anderson on the NATO. That's
that should be a new name. Yes.
Oh, on the Velcro strap. That would be even better.
A Velcro. Oh yeah. Anything else? Just put it as a pocket watch after. Don't even worry about a strap. Just put a little.
Make a pendant out of it. You keep it right there on your around your neck.
I know where I'll have it hanging. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Oh, you could even use the strap, man. You could even use the strap. It's big enough. Hey, we have a question from Bright Blue Comet. Jonathan, what kind of sport watchings do you own?
That's a good question. Actually, I'm a big GMT fan. Not Mr. GMT. Before he says something, I'm a big GMT Master fan. So I have a couple of GMT Masters.
I must be one of your biggest fans, like because we're always ringing each other and talking. So don't come and try and hide that shit, all right?
So my personal favorite sports watch is my 40-year-old GMT Master 2, 16750. That is a transitional before it became the Sapphire Crystal. Other than that, I'm having a Seiko diver, and I'm having also an AP Royal Oak offshore diver with a carbon fiber case. So those are my sports watches. You don't like that, Swis?
I like the Rolex. I even like the Seiko. I take the Seiko over the last one.
What? I was saving up for that AP for 3 years. I was dreaming about that watch for 3 years before I was able to get it.
Is that one?
No. Just type in Audemars carbon diver.
Carbon.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the main reason why I went for it was the carbon fiber case. Hey, Marco.
Oh wait, he's muted. Marco, you're muted.
Yes. Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Hello, Marco.
Hey, my man. How you going?
I'm doing good, GMT. How are you, man?
Good. Just sitting here naked, trying to support
Jesus Christ, GMT.
these crazy motherfuckers.
Please don't press the wrong button again. Please don't do it.
Like last time. Hey guys, if you haven't seen the last show, yeah, you can go to the last show and watch me live naked.
Yeah.
For a few seconds.
Thank God you didn't stand up.
No, thank God.
Yeah, so that is the beautiful carbon fiber diver by AP.
What
GMT
size
loves
is
this
it?
watch, right?
Is it
42.
42?
What? Marco?
I think GMT said he loves this watch, right?
I'm not sure about that.
I don't want to get into this conversation. I really don't want to get into this. I'll let Jonathan have his moment.
What I really like is the ceramic bezel, because one of my pet peeves of the Royal Oak is that the bezel is really scratching very easy. And in my opinion, that ceramic bezel is really a very good invention for AP.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, hello, Marco. What do you think about my new watch timer? Did I make the right?
I joined late, admittedly. I did join late, so I didn't get to see the beginning of the show.
Okay.
That's his new watch. Well, his will be a bit different.
Yes.
Well, it's missing the pig ears. Sorry, no, never mind.
No, they are still there. Pig ears.
I haven't dremelled them off yet.
Yeah. No, we've spoke about this. I think it's absolutely beautiful.
So
it's not even gonna be anything like this. It's gonna be fully custom. So I don't know even why they're showing this bloody picture.
Because it's the closest we have. So actually, Jonathan today went to Berlin, meet with the watchmaker from Svend Andersen.
Not the watchmaker. He's the boss of the
You
company.
met
Yeah,
Sven
the
Andersen,
boss would-
actually, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's also a watchmaker, right?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
Alex, I'm pretty sure he was.
No, Alex is not a watchmaker. He
Oh,
told me about the background.
Okay. So, but he is the boss of the company, and everything will be customized to Jonathan's liking. And today they actually shook hands. He bought the watch.
We have
Deal
strap
is done.
comments again
Mazal,
incoming.
as they say,
Please
mazal.
remove that watch, because we again have those strap discussions that we really don't want to do.
Okay, sir.
You showing me, that part that you're showing the back of the watch where it had a date on it? What was that watch that you showed me? Was that the back of the watch? Is that how the back of it is going to be? There was a photo that you guys showed me. Was that the back?
This one.
This one, is that the back?
Because no, so this
No,
that
is a different
pattern,
watch.
This pattern will.
Oh,
be
you're showing this pattern for that.
Yeah.
I'm going, geez, Rob
Wait,
got
where
confused
was
there for a
the-
second. Doesn't take much, but
Oh, I don't have a photo of the back of your watch.
yeah,
But
it doesn't
the
matter. It's all
rotor-
good because that's going to be the back. The rotor's going to look like that.
Yeah,
That's right.
the rotor will have this pattern, and it's
Yeah,
going to
that'll
be
be
in
beautiful.
blue gold. Blue to
Actually,
gold.
yeah, I forgot to mention that. What I really like about this Svend Andersen stuff is that they have a modern approach to guillochage. Do you say guillochage or guilloché?
Yeah, Gear
Guilloché.
You can say both.
I say
Yeah,
guilloché.
it's actually
I can say
probably-
guillochage. So they're not only doing the traditional patterns that you find all over the place. They're getting a little bit more creative, and I really like that.
Jonathan essaie de parler en français, c'est super drôle. We should
So
just
if you
do a
want to
full
if you
French
want
show
to
with
know,
Jonathan, he'll be so
guilloché is the adjective. It has been guilloché.
Yeah.
Guillochage is the name of actually
Yes.
doing the thing.
So I was using it in the correct
Yes,
context.
you
Haven't
should
I?
use guillochage.
I'm proud now because I didn't screw up
Beautiful.
the French.
So it's guillochage. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember that. I sound like a complete idiot saying it, but I'll say it.
Yes, you have no idea
Now you
what you're
can
talking
educate
about.
people. Beautiful in French. Beautiful.
Yeah. So, Mr. GMT, how is your channel going on? I've heard that you're making a channel, and basically the working title is "How to Swear in 48 Different Languages."
I'm still practicing that to try and figure out how I'm going to do that. But yes, there is a channel emerging slowly.
I heard once
the
Mr.
ashes.
GMT is still working on how not to swear.
Do you know how hard it is most of the time not to swear on these?
I think
on these
nobody
streams?
wants to watch that.
It's ridiculous. It is honestly ridiculous.
Or maybe the journey would be nice, and we just watch you failing it on every single show. So that could be a concept then.
Yeah.
Well, at least I won't be blowing smoke up your ass, so it's all right.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the main thing, right? Yeah. But no, I struggle, man. I struggle. There is a show. I'm thinking of doing a show. It's going to be for the Aussies. It's only going to be once a week, maybe for an hour or so, just to include them into something. I'm part of a watch group, an Aussie watch group, and they really want me to go ahead and do something. So we'll see what happens. I've just got to set up my man cave first, and once I do that, then I can honestly try and get things rolling. So yeah,
but
it's in the near future.
We haven't found out the fee that you have to pay to post the link to your show here on this channel.
Well, when you decide to give it to me, all right, tell me so I can leave the show altogether.
Okay.
Wait, we have a question for Mr. GMT. How many GMTs does Mr. GMT own, and what is his favorite GMT model?
I only own one GMT, but I do have another one in the works, believe it or not. And also, I love the Pepsi GMT as well, and I will hopefully one day yes.
Pepsi.
And hopefully one day Pepsi GMT, yes. Why are you surprised about
ceramic or non-ceramic?
Ceramic. I want because I've got a ceramic. I want another ceramic.
The problem is he already has it, but he's waiting for some drum modification made in Germany.
I already have it.
No.
No, I don't already have it. But no, I want this. But if I do get it, Jonathan doesn't want me to get it with the Jubilee bracelet. He wants me to get it with the oyster.
But you should get it on Jubilee because you have an oyster. You need to experience the Jubilee bracelet. It's the best bracelet Rolex makes.
Look, I don't mind either way. These days, this day and age, you can just get whatever you can get, right?
Right, it's true.
To be honest, I think both bracelets are equally comfortable and equally beautiful. So
I totally disagree with you here,
a matter
Swis.
of taste.
So in my opinion, Marco is young and unexperienced, and that is why he has the GMT on Jubilee bracelet. A Jubilee doesn't belong on the sports model by Rolex. Rolex sports model is oyster bracelet and nothing else. And everybody who puts a Jubilee bracelet on a Rolex sports models should get his badges removed. And
hang on, wait a minute. Whoa,
Jonathan, this is no longer a tool watch, and since
that's what I was gonna say. Yes,
perfect watch for me. You know what I mean?
No, but seriously, this is not an actual tool watch. It's not. So you're not gonna go diving in this watch. This was made for the airline.
For flexing?
No, for flexing. But it was made for pilots, right? It was originally made for pilots at GMT. Yeah, that's correct. And they aren't doing anything except flying planes and stuff like that. They're not going to go diving with it or anything like that.
Pilots are tools as well, so
no. Right, but the thing
but you are right. They are a tool. They're a tool to fly the plane. So you are right.
Also, put it in context historically, right? Like when you used to go on a plane, and even pilots. I mean, pilots even today, right? They're actually dressed quite nicely. So a Jubilee bracelet is much more appropriate because it's a lot dressier than an oyster bracelet.
You can try to put lipstick on a pig, but the GMT was born on an oyster bracelet, and you can't change that fact.
Right. Well, just because something is born on something, doesn't mean it can't change.
But that is the genesis. That is the roots, and everything else is just by bored people then who just wanted to make something different. I'm sorry.
By that definition, why don't we still have Bakelite bezels on the GMT? That was what. Oh,
that would be nice, actually. But they are so brittle.
Jonathan, everything evolves, mate. It evolves, and you know what I like about they've done is they've given you both options now. So for people like yourself, Jonathan, that are boring as fuck, they give you the oyster. People that want something different.
But that is the nice thing about me. I don't evolve, so.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point. That's all I have to say. There you go.
that is the rock. Actually, you should really completely brush that bracelet, in my opinion.
Hang on, we've got another person with another one.
Me and Swis are bat buddies. You see, we're bat.
Yeah, well, look at that. Look at. Bring up Marco.
yeah.
Show Marcus.
Well, Marco is.
It's a
has his
hologram.
phone
Marco
to
is
Matt.
fading.
Wait.
Yeah.
I just wanted
Can't
to
even
see
show
the-
your watch.
The first live hand amputation on YouTube. I love that.
You know what it looks like? You look like that fighter that was disappearing on Back to the Future. Have you seen Back to the Future? Where his hand
Yeah.
starts fading and
Yes.
shit? That's exactly what you look like just then.
Okay, guys, I think we've run out of steam. I think it's time to wrap this baby up. What do you think, Swis?
Yes.
Sure. Okay. So
Yeah, before you guys go, can you please upvote on the way out? Like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because these guys are doing such a wonderful job. Today was just epic. I really enjoyed it. You guys done such a good job. I gotta tell you.
Nailed it with this comment.
What's that?
the Pepsi girl
The
is
pep
for
girl.
female
Yeah.
pilots.
Right.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you could
Wow.
call it that. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's a pretty watch. It is a pretty watch. It's not a joke. But anyway, so yeah, guys. Yeah, like I said, do all that. That'll be wonderful for the guys. They do put a lot of effort into bringing you this. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. You guys, anything else you want to add?
Well, I wanted to say thank you to everyone supporting our channel. Thank you, Jonathan, for sharing your beautiful story, and thank you, Marco, for jumping onto the show also, and thank you to everyone who has been watching. I hope you enjoyed the show today, and I think we're gonna wrap this up.
Remember, guys, stay sexy, and you'll always feel sexy. Take it
And
away.
Thank you, Marco, for hopping on and saving our asses. Otherwise, we would have been stuck with Mr. GMT alone.
No.
Hey, can I just say one more thing to Jonathan?
Yes.
Fuck you. All right, let's go.
Okay. Let's roll it.
Can I?